Alright guys, what I'm doing today is I'm trying to uh, get a little better accuracy by changing my lens depth. I'm starting off with 20 thousandths and increasing by 3 thousandths of an inch for 10 different 3-load groups. So each one of these are the same. So this row, and so on and so forth. There are going to be 10 different ones, and then I'm going to take them out to the range and shoot at each one and find, which ones make consecutive, better 3-shot groups. And the reason to do that is once I know where if I can find 3 groups in a row that have good accuracy, then I'll start it off at the one that's loaded the furthest out. That way, as the lens grows, I'll be able to keep it the same depth and keep my accuracy without having to change the lens so much. Anyway, that's what we're working on. I've got my Dillon press here, and what I'm doing is I'm just, for each depth, I'm just setting at 3 ticks, which equates to 3 thousandths of an inch on my micrometer, and that's giving me an accurate number that I can go off of. And on each one I've written the number. This is number 9, and that was at 24, meaning 24 on my micrometer. The next one I will do is going to be, because I'm going deeper, or making the bullet shorter, is to 21. So we'll do that right now. So go ahead and seat that. Do that. We'll go ahead and run at 31.7 grains, guys. So try to get it really accurate here. So we're going to add a little kernel there. Perfect. There we go. That's perfect. What I've got here is the Dillon press that I'm using. With the auto trickler. This thing makes life a lot easier for sure. Both of these do, to be honest with you. I'm just going to seat this last one. Alright, so, and then we should be good to go. We'll mark those number 10, and then what I'll do is on a spreadsheet, I'll write them all down on my phone. Some people use a notebook or something like that. My phone is almost always with me. I figure that's a safe bet to put my information on, so I'll just put it on a spreadsheet on my phone, and then I'll measure each shot, and I'll try to add that to this video when I get these shots. So, alright guys, so what I'm trying to do here is, if you see those black dots above the black targets, what I'm trying to do is shoot, it's going to be 30 different shots, 3 at each one, have different lengths. This is for lens testing. Basically what I'm doing is I'm increasing or decreasing my lens distance by 3 thousandths with each 3 shots. So I'm starting at 20 thousandths and then going back to 23 thousandths, 26 thousandths off the lens, 29 thousandths, 32 thousandths, and so on and so forth. 10 groups, and I'll show you what I'm trying to accomplish here when we get closer to the target. But trying to see where it groups the best, 2 or at least hopefully 3 in a row that have really good groupings, and that's kind of where we'll want to keep our distance. So here we go. Alright guys, so you can see shot here. This is the first shot. I had moved my dope down about 1 mil just so I could have all my shots in the targets. Looks like I was over a little bit, so I actually clicked over after this shot. 2 clicks left just to make sure, just try to get it more underneath it. But really good group here. I mean, just a phenomenal group here. Is basically 1 hole. Another one which, you know, is almost 1 hole. And then you start seeing a lot of vertical here. I mean, it's a substantial. First 2 are here. It looks like this one. Some more vertical. This is pretty good, just a little bit of horizontal. When I started getting into these last 3, I did have some mirage out there, which did affect the shots a little bit. Only got 2 shots on this one. Apparently I forgot to load a primer. If anybody has done this long enough, they've forgotten to do something like that. So, but these ones aren't terrible either. But given where I'm at, I will probably just load it. This is right at 20 thousandths. And what I'll do is I'll load my bullets at 20 thousandths, and as the lands grows, it should move closer to this and then that. That's the theory, is as the lands gets longer and longer, if I start at 20 thousandths, as it gets out to 23 thousandths, it's going to be more accurate and still staying very accurate at 26 thousandths. So that's where I'm going to load my bullets out to 23 thousandths, or excuse me, 20 thousandths. That way I have another 3 6 thousandths. And if I start getting a little bit inaccurate, it's probably because I'm moving more towards 29 thousandths, and at that point I'm going to redo this test and try to do it again. So anyway, that's the idea behind the this lands. Instead of chasing the lands, you're basically just seeing what the lands likes, what it likes. And for my guns, 20 thousandths, 23 thousandths, 26 thousandths did really well. So we're gonna stick with that for now. All right, guys. So that's the idea behind finding what your gun likes and just moving it back further and further away from the lands. Figure out what helps basically tune your barrel and get it shooting extremely accurate, and then just move forward from there as needed, you know. And so if you have any questions, comment down below. If you like this video, I want to see more videos like this, then like it and subscribe, maybe make a comment, and I'll keep creating this content. I know that I've got a long way to go. I'm pretty new at this. I've only been doing this for about a year now, reloading, and it's something I enjoy doing. And you know, it's technical. You have to be a little OCD to do this stuff. It takes a lot of time, but hopefully it'll pay off in the end in some of these matches that I go and shoot in. And just let me know if you guys like this and want to see more. Keep shooting, boys.